And we followed a more than 40-year-old case for months. Tonight, we have an update on why it may be at a standstill. Detectives want to exhume the body of Sheila Brown, hoping it will help them crack the case, but they cannot find the body. Brown was found in the woods near Ayden. Investigators originally labeled her death a murder-rape, but her case was closed as death by natural causes. Today, we checked in with Brown's daughter on the case. She says the Pitt County Sheriff's Office has not contacted her in months, and she's hesitant to contact them herself.
To get this far, to just stop, is what's bothering me. That's why I'm kind of hesitant about calling them and seeing where it's at, because I just got that feeling. I said, well, we're at a standstill.
Dr. Lee West performed Brown's original autopsy in 1973. He was one of the first pathologists to practice in Greenville. WNCT's Zora Stevenson met with Dr. West when the case was first reopened several months ago. And Zora, was this the only case that he couldn't solve?
Not at all, Angela. Dr. West has performed thousands of autopsies, so Brown was just one of them. And he says today's technology might provide answers to the handful he couldn't solve.
I have either performed or participated in between 3,000 and 4,000 autopsies.
81-year-old Dr. Lee West is one of the first pathologists in the area. For over 50 years, he's determined the cause of death for thousands of people in eastern North Carolina. A handful of them stay with him, and one in particular sticks out the most.
There were just no findings on that body that would give us any clue as to what happened.
The body of Sheila Brown was found in the woods near Ayden in 1973. West performed the autopsy and couldn't find a cause of death. Investigators closed the case as death by natural causes. As Brown's daughter looks at her mother's picture, she wonders what really happened.
The not knowing what happened is really hard. The not knowing.
Iris Brown has lived her whole life with what she says is an empty space in her heart.
I would have dreams of what it would have been like to have my real mother here.
Now, more than 40 years later, her mother's case may go from cold to hot. The Pitt County Sheriff's Office reopened it in June. Pathologists say if the technology today was available back then, a lot of the cases left undetermined, including Brown's, could have been solved.
We would have been able, for instance, to look and find greater evidence of whether or not she'd been sexually assaulted. If she had not been sexually assaulted, we would have a much better chance of finding a genetic issue with her heart that may not show up anatomically. Instead, it can only show up in genetic analysis.
Oliver says tools, microscopes, and laboratory technology have come a long way since 1973. Iris says she knows nothing will bring her mother back, but finding out how she died would bring peace of mind.
That would make me feel wonderful, just to know what really happened.
Dr. West says it's always frustrating to work hard on a case and come up empty-handed.
Because you put a lot of effort into the examination and all, and when you don't come up with an answer, of course, you're disappointed.
Iris says she hasn't heard from the Pitt County Sheriff's Office in months. Last thing she heard, investigators were still trying to exhume her mother's body. Dr. West is helping with the case, but is retired from medicine. In Greenville, Zora Stevenson, 9 on your side. The Pitt County Sheriff's Office says there's no update to Brown's case. They hope to exhume the body once investigators locate it. I'll continue to update you as the investigation develops. Zora Stevenson, 9 on your side.